Hello LGs, this is the lady and I am responding to the request of one of my viewers who saw my video on the angry black woman. She wanted to open up the discussion about black women in particular, women in general, settling for men who are not at the same level professionally as the woman is. Now, this is going to be a hot if you're topic. Interested in hearing my little spill, my little soapbox feelings on this subject, then of course continue to watch. Some women who have reached a level of success, they feel that they should not have to settle for men who are not at the same level. Of course, everyone has their standards. Everyone, woman, man, has a level of expectations when they're looking for a partner. And so, of course, I can't certainly tell you what you should or shouldn't aspire to have dating in a partner. Back in the time when I was dating was something to look forward to, something exciting and romantic and fun. Instead, and it seems to be so calculated, business oriented. Why do you feel that you are settling when a person is not in the same field or has the same educational background or the same professional level that you have, that you feel you're settling? I wouldn't want anyone to think that I'm only an asset if I can bring X amount of dollars to the table, because there are successful black men out there who are also feeling if they have to date outside the black, the race as well, because they don't see sisters in their environment that they are now in, and that's usually because they're not looking, or they're no longer hanging in the areas where the sisters are. And if a sister is in that area, they ain't looking at her anyway, because they're too bombarded with the blondes and the blue eyes. Let's just be honest about that. Now, I'm sure plenty of you are biting at the bit trying to answer this riddle, because it is a big issue for some women who are professional women. I know, just dealing with other women in the professional field that I was in, that they wouldn't even talk to other women who were not in their same circle, let alone same race. When I was working as an engineering analyst, and my background is computer science. And when these certain ladies found out that I wasn't a double E, an electrical engineer, like they were, then they pretty much just turned their back, because of course, to me. What could they have in common with a computer science person? What kind of communication could we have when I don't talk their language? I may not be the right person to really discuss this with, because I've been in situations where I have been shunned because I wasn't in their same social circle, or I was the outsider. Usually in the areas in my professional career, I was usually the only black person in the group, or the only female person in the group. And so for this question to come to me about settling for a man who is not at your level is probably not going to be in her favor. But it's not about taking sides either way, it's about opening this up, to open up this discussion up for all of us to dissect. When I was dating, I didn't have this grocery list. It was never about classism. It was never about material dating stuff. Dating used to be fun. It used to be exciting. It used to be romantic. And nowadays, it seemed to me that dating has become this social network. Dating shouldn't be that stressful. It shouldn't be the moment you guys meet, you're harping on what kind of car he has, what job does he have, what kind of retirement benefits he's got, where did he go to school. You're checking out his credentials more so than you're checking out the man. Instead, to me, the question is he nice? Is he a gentleman? Did he open the door for me? Did he pull out my seat? Did he offered to buy me popcorn if we went to the movies, or did I have to go Dutch? Those are the things that I was dating. The things that was fun and exciting about meeting a new guy or going out for the first time with this guy. And I think now that dating has become this ritual of, I need to know if he's got this, this, and this, before he even make it to the second date. I think doing that, you lose out on getting to know a wonderful person. The Mr. Right could be sitting right there in front of you, and because you feel that he is less than you are, because he hasn't ascended to a level that you are comfortable with to bring around your other peers or your family. That to me is really what this person is saying. I don't want to settle for a man that's beneath me, because how would that look to my friends, to my family, to my coworkers and my boss? I wouldn't feel comfortable bringing him into those situations, because he is not a Harvard graduate. He is not making X amount of dollars, and he doesn't drive this kind of car. If that's what you're looking for, if that's what you want, then of course you have to position yourself to be around men who fits that criteria. There's nothing wrong with women, black women, white women, whatever, having standards. All of us should have standards that we look for, whether it's you're into the material, or whether you're into, like me, the romance. I want a man who's going to treat me nice. I want a man who's going to respect me. And I'm not saying that the rich man can't do that. Of course he can. I'm not saying the poor guy is going to be a wife beater and all of that kind of stuff. But what I am saying is, date the man. Don't date his wallet. Don't date his house, with his possessions. And so, because I like romance, I like getting to know the man on a date. I can't stand it when you're dating a man and all he talks about is what he has. Oh, I got this and I got that, and I drive this and I drive that. That to me is just, if love is what you're after, then of course love has no color. Love has no educational background. Love has no success level. It is love. And I believe that's what we're missing in relationships today. It's not about love. It's about money. It's about position. It's about power. And it's about the social status of a couple. And unfortunately, you see so many divorces now because it's not about love anymore. Love doesn't settle. Love compromises. And I don't mind compromising for love. And you love the good and the bad of the person. And you don't know that until you get to know the person. And so the only way to get to know the person is by dating. And I don't consider finding my love mate as a as settling for less. You can't find that love connection when you have all of these buffers that you have put in front of you to say, I'm only going to love this kind of man. I'm only going to love this color of man. I'm only going to love a man who has this in his, arsenal or whatever. Love has a way of changing all of that. And I would hate for you to miss out on love because the guy that you thought you could not love didn't have the same education, the same success that you had. I want you to have love. I want all of you to love your mates and your partner for life, because things can change. The economy being the way it is, the man who had all of that, things that you thought you wanted, that material stuff, and with the economy changing and bottoming out, what happens when you lose that? Are you going to stay with that man now? Are you going to, or are you going to leave that man because now he doesn't have the things you had? As you grow older, you will realize that the material stuff is just that, stuff. A house is just a house, 4 walls and some doors. A car is just a car. It takes you from point A to point B. Alright, so you have leather seats instead of cloth. You have warm seat cushions instead of cold. It's just a car. I don't care how big the house. I don't care how small the house. If love's in it, then you are in so much of a better place than those who are in a mansion without love. And that's just my humble opinion about dating a man who is not at your social level. Does it matter? What can you talk about? I think you have a lot to talk about. I think you have a lot to learn from each other, a lot to share with each other. You're going to find some wonderful men who are street smart. You're going to find some wonderful men who are CEOs, and you're going to find some wonderful men who are in the middle. And you'll also find some dirtbags who are CEOs, some dirtbags who are street smart, and some dirtbags who's in the middle. Don't take the fun out of dating because you have a laundry list of things he must have before you even give him a second look. Date, enjoy it. See how he treats you as a woman. These are the things that I look at in a man, because I think it's the character of the man that's going to last longer than anything he can possess, material-wise. It's his character, it's his integrity, it's his self-respect and loyalty to his woman. That's the list that you want to use to grade a man. Not a list of material things, not a list of did he graduate from this school, or does he have this in his bank account, or does he drive this kind of car, does he wear these kinds of clothes and shoes. There's a lot of good men out there, ladies, and they come in all the rainbows of colors that there is: white, yellow, brown. There's some good men out there. Don't settle for just black men. That would be my suggestion. Don't settle for just black men. Open up your eyes to all men. You never know what your man is going to look like, but hopefully you will know his character. You will know if he has substance, if he's loving and kind and gentle, those things, not material stuff. So, all right, that's my humble opinion on that subject, you guys. I hope you guys will definitely respond and let me know what you think. All right, so this is the lady signing off for now. You guys be blessed and a blessing, and I'll talk to you real soon. Bye.